Good afternoon, and here is part 2 of surviving the first day of No Man's Sky, finding your ship. As I said in the previous tutorial, part 2 is finding your ship, and we just got our signal for where the ship is. That's that red dot right dead center in the middle of our screen. So basically what you do is you follow the red dot. We just gathered a whole bunch of sodium and oxygen, but still on your run, occasionally you want to scan, and anything that is not far off your path, grab it on the way. Sodium and oxygen is always worth staying on the lookout for, but not really worth going off the path for right now. So, always keep on the lookout for sodium and oxygen, and if you pass a cave on the way, drop into the cave for a moment and let your thing on the top recharge for a moment. Your protection recharge. Still no sodium or oxygen. There's a sodium directly in front of us. Not too terribly far off of our path, so I will grab that in the route. Looks like it's just over that ridge probably. There's some oxygen too. By the way, any of these snapper plants or puffer plants, which I'll show you later, also carry oxygen. So just, come on. These will give you oxygen if you shoot them. Did I run past the sodium? Yes, I did. So I'm going to go back and get that, because I never pass up sodium. By the way, if you get too high above the ground when you're jumping and fall, you'll get a little bit of damage to your shield. So try and stay close to the ground when you're jumping. So back on path, keep that red dot in front of you, and keep running. Continue to scan every few seconds so that you can keep an eye out for sodium and oxygen. There's another snapper plant. So we're going to kill that sucker right there. By the way, the thing that recharges our gun is carbon. So every once in a while, we want a little bit of carbon. Trees give us carbon. So I'm going to shoot us a couple of trees. Just enough so that I know I'm not going to run my gun out of carbon. We'll be getting more of that in a few minutes because we need lots of carbon and lots of ferrite dust. I mentioned the ferrite dust in a previous video. And right at the bottom of the hill should be probably right over that next ridge. Okay, there is a plant that I haven't mentioned before. I'll show you what that is. That blue leaf is a deuterium plant. It gives you a temporary boost to your jump jet. If you use it, then temporarily your jump jet is enhanced. Like so. Lasts for about 5 to 10 seconds. And then it wears off. When you hear that, it's time to recharge your life support, which is using oxygen. So once again, X and triple click, or whatever the appropriate buttons are for your platform. X and triple click with your left mouse button, that is. X and triple click, by the way, will recharge whatever is least charged in your menu. So if your gun is least charged, it'll charge that. If your oxygen is least charged, that's what will get charged. So There's another sodium down there. I'm going to grab that before I continue onto the ship. Always keeping on the eye out for sodium. In the first hour of the game, I always watch for sodium that's in my path and grab that. And there's my crashed ship.
Okay, well, this has been unwashed for like 30.
And that gets us to our ship. And that ends this phase of the tutorial. Have a good day. I'll see you for the next one.